Glory to God in the highest. Good morning. Happy Monday. This is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. This is Mikkel Louise, and Lord, don't chase it. Do not chase it. Do you hear me? If there's something that you've been wanting, it's a promise on the table. God has promised you some things, and we all know our God is a faithful God. He's not like man that he should lie. So if he's promised it to you, it's yours. What God has for me is for me. I can't take it from myself. I can't talk myself into it. I cannot talk myself out of it. I can be obedient and still and trust in him. Faith is, right? Faith is the, something of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. There's another word in there that I can't quite recall off the top of my head, but basically faith is acting like it is so even when you don't think it is so. So act like it's so even when it ain't so, because God said so. Do you hear me? So let me tell you my story. You all know last week was a full moon. I shared it with you all, I believe. And I got back to my little patch of grass that I stand and worship in every morning after my 1.5 miles with the dog. And I had seen the moon. I had taken pictures of the moon. I had flicked it up with the moon. I had prayed and I had praised and gave thanks to my daddy under the moon. And yet there was still more. My daddy knows how much I enjoy the moon, and he's a good father. He delights in his children. He gives us gifts every morning to make us smile. The first 2 gifts we open every day are our eyes. And then after that comes the bonus rounds, right? So I get to my patch of grass and I'm singing and I'm worshiping, and Tasha Cobb had just said, and I repeated it with her, I'm getting ready to see, come on now, something I've never seen. And as I was standing there praising my God, because God, you can blow my mind, right? And I said, I'm about to see something I've never seen. And I looked up, and the moon was the biggest, the roundest, the brightest, and it looked like it was sitting so low. It was just for me. And I was so excited about it. I took a couple pictures from where I was at, and then I decided I wanted a better view. So I took off running. Now this story is twofold. I took off running. I ran up the street. I busted a left. I ran up the hill, and I ran all the way to the main thoroughfare. Now, mind you, I had just mentioned to Daddy on my way back to the crib. I said, God, I want to be a runner. I want to be a runner, but I don't jog enough, right? I only have a few little seconds. I might get a little something in sometimes, but I want to be a runner, Daddy. Well, be careful what you ask Father for in this season. In this new level, your mouth is like writing checks. You're writing blank checks all day. So, baby, watch out what you say. I said, Daddy, I want to be a runner. My daddy said, say less. I took off running. I got my sprint in. I get to the destination. No moon in sight. He had already showed me what he wanted me to see. He had given me my gifts. He had given it to me to behold. And once I chased it, it was gone. He said, daughter, I'm going to give you everything you need. I'm going to give you everything that you ask for. I'm going to give you everything that you desire for. You don't have to chase it. If it's something in your life that you're chasing, let it go. If you have to chase it, it's not yours. Period. No one's saying do not work for it. People get confused. Don't toil. I'm not a fan of toiling. But we all know that we must put in the work. There's no reason though. If it feels like it's escaping you, there's no reason to chase it. If it feels like it does not want you back, there's no reason. Don't hold on to anything. This is a new level. God said he's doing a new thing. Don't you dare hold on to anything so tight that you can't let it go if it's hot. Period. When it's yours, it's going to flow. So let it go and let it flow. That's what Daddy wants me to tell you today. So come on, like, subscribe, share all those things. Welcome to the community. Let's form one. Mikkel Louise here.